And one thing that does concern me quite a lot at the moment is that a lot of the players that Gareth Southgate favoured aren't necessarily hitting form yet and aren't starting games. So the timing of it worries me a little bit, actually. Ivan Toney is one player that's been called up for the first time. Andros, do you think he should be on the plane to Qatar?
I think if you look at the squad at the moment, you'd have to say yes as a second option to Harry Kane. But I know one of my teammates, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who was Harry Kane's understudy in the last major tournament, he'll have something to say about it. Hopefully he can get himself fit and firing, get himself some goals to put him back in the frame for selection. But I think as it stands, Ivan Toney has to be on the plane on current form.
They've got 2 games before the squad head to Qatar, Italy and Germany. Both of those are live on talkSPORT. One's this Friday, that's the Italy game, and the next one is next Monday. Other team news, I've just read an article, actually, Dominic King has written this one, and it says that Jordan Henderson's just been added to the England squad, despite missing Liverpool's last 3 games with injury. Jurgen Klopp's giving his blessing, even though he did say previously the situation was not good. So when you get Jordan Henderson in a squad, you know he brings a lot of experience. What else do you think he can bring to this team?
Listen, he's for me, he's still got quality. He's still a quality centre midfielder. Is he a starter in the World Cup on current form? Probably not. But I think one thing's for sure: off the pitch, he'll be a massive leader. He'll be a calming influence on the team. He's been there, done it. And if you need him in games, if you're 1-0 up, if you need to slow the game down a bit, if you need a bit of football smart, he's a player you can bring on to utilise all of his qualities. So he's definitely a player for me. Whether he's playing, or whether he's on form or not, 100% he should be in the squad to go regardless.
Ali?
Yes. I spoke about kind of guys like Schmeichel, who's a tremendous character at Leicester, and I don't think you can underestimate or undervalue the importance of these people about teams and about clubs. Jordan Henderson, I think's been fantastic. I really do. And I think the England squad would be better with him in it. But I do take the point that he might not, certainly not, he wouldn't be starting every game, maybe not even your most important games, because of the quality that they've got. But you need different characters and different people to make up a squad, particularly when you're away for a tournament for 3-4 weeks, whatever it may be. So, but you look at the players that England have got available, dear me, Andros, Laura, some fantastic talent.
Yeah.
Fantastic talent.
Well, with that in mind, Andros, before the break, I did say to you that we were going to put you on the spot and ask for your England 11.
As usual.
So if the World Cup started tomorrow, who would be your 11?
In goal, no doubt, although the media like to pretend that there's better options out there. In goal, Jordan Pickford.
If he was fit.
Yeah, good point.
If it started tomorrow, do you know what? It's fine. I'll let you have it.
If it started tomorrow, he would be there. He'd be on the pitch.
Do you think?
Yes. So Pickford in goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reece James right back. Carl Walker right side of a 3 with Maguire and Stones. At the moment, I'd probably go Chilwell at left back, although. Yeah, it's up for grabs at the minute. Ali's agreeing with that one.
Do you know, I'm agreeing with everything so far, which is worrying for you.
2 holding midfielders, I'd go Rice, no doubt about it. I'd probably say Bellingham, slightly over Mount, but either or. And then the front 3, I'd go Sterling, Kane, and just Phil Foden over Saka.
Ooh, okay. I mean, it's a nice team. It's a good team. I would. No. Just a couple of questions that I would question you on, because if you were Gareth Southgate, what is it about Harry Maguire that you think at the moment means that he will be the right centre back to be in that starting lineup? Are you worried about his current form and lack of game time?
Current form, no. Lack of game time, possibly. But it's a player I know that has played well whenever he's pulled on the England shirt, and as somebody who's played for England on many occasions, I know that's not to be underestimated.
What about match sharpness and things like that?
Match sharpness, yes, of course. Match sharpness is probably going to be a problem, especially with the centre halves at Man United playing well. It may be difficult for him to get back in, but I'm sure Gareth will use these 2 games to get Harry a couple of games get his sharpness up. And hopefully he gets back in the team. I know United have got Europa League, they've got the League Cup. There are games, in worst case, there are games Harry Maguire can get 90 minutes, can get games to make sure he's sharp for November. But whether he's in the team or not, 1,000,000%, he's a starter for England.
How close would an Eric Dyer be to that starting lineup for you?
Yes, if there was an injury, or if maybe Stones loses form or loses fitness or has an issue, one another, Eric Dyer, the way he's playing, the way he's played under Conte in a back three, he's definitely somebody who's knocking on the door to replace one of those three at the back.
Would you have Trent in that team at all? And would he be your second choice at wing back, right wing back?
Well, you know from me reading out my team, Trent's not there. Will he be second choice? It's between him and Trippier.
That means
I think it. I think it depends. It depends on the game. It depends what you want. Of course, Trent going forward. Trent's probably the best right wing back in the world. So it depends if you're playing a team who you're going to have comfortable possession. You're going to have your wing backs advance, and of course, Trent's your man. But if you want, maybe if you're playing a France, if you're playing a Germany, if you're playing a Spain, you want a solid back five. Then maybe you use Reece James or you use Kieran Trippier coming in.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.